Listen, I know you guys are a little mad at me, but I did what I had to do. I tried to play nice guy when I came back, and it's just not me, guys. I'm sorry about that.
Roddy's right.
Good.
Roddy's right. Roddy's right. Roddy's right.
Hey, but the FIP officials did me a great deed, and they put both of you jackasses in the same match with me. So I get to take your title, and I get to kick your ass. So enough with this fun and games, and let's get this going.
There's been no more decorated man in Full Impact Pro history than Roderick Strong. Former FIP World Tag Team Champ, two-time FIP World Heavyweight Champ, trying to make it number 3. And we are underway. Trent Barreta, Rich Swann, and Roderick Strong. And this is an interesting one on many levels. There is not a lot of happy feelings between these three athletes. Of course, Swann and Strong, former tag team champs, albeit not the best of friends, although as Rich Swann said, they were the best together. Trent Barreta doesn't play well with anybody. He is the cocky FIP heavyweight champion of the world, who is, by the way, closing in on the 1-year mark as FIP World Heavyweight Champ. 336 days and counting, the 4th longest number of days that anyone has ever held that title in history, as he looks to make his 4th defense here. Roderick Strong, I mentioned, two reigns with the FIP World Heavyweight Championship. 31 successful defenses for Roderick Strong, almost double the next closest champion in FIP history. That was Homicide, the first man to hold the FIP World Heavyweight title. He held the belt for 476 days. Roderick's 2 reigns were a combined 569 days, almost 2 years as champ here in Full Impact Pro. He made no bones about it his first day back in the company. He wanted that belt back around his waist. He's going to have to go through not just Trent Barreta, but Rich Swann to get it.
Look at the talent in that ring, Lenny. Rich Swann trying to murder Roderick Strong with kicks. Let's Trent Barreta get in on the action. You're talking about 3 of the best in the entire world in one ring, Lenny.
Well, you're talking about the FIP World Heavyweight title. That's exactly what you're going to have inside the ring. We've talked about it in the past here on the World Wrestling Network. Listen to the names of the men that have held the FIP World Heavyweight title. I mentioned Roderick Strong and Homicide, and Trent Barreta, obviously the current champ. John Moxley, the man now known as Dean Ambrose. Bryan Danielson, the man now known as Daniel Bryan. Davey Richards, John Davis, Tyler Black, the man now known as Seth Rollins. Go Shiozaki, Eric Stevens, and Masaki Mochizuki are the 11 men who have held the FIP World Heavyweight title. You can't find a list of talent better than that on any independent professional wrestling company roster anywhere in the world.
And you're not exaggerating. When you say anywhere or any promotion, nobody could boast that type of title lineage. It's absolutely incredible. And again, like we've mentioned so many times before, you want to establish yourself as one of the tops in the business. If you think you're ready, and if the office would even be willing to entertain the idea of giving you a spot on the card, the idea of getting even an opening match and working your way up to be at the level of a Trent Barreta or a Rich Swann or a Roderick Strong, these are the type of things that young wrestlers dream about.
And Roderick Strong, desperate to get his hands back on it. His home promotion. Roderick, one of the building blocks of Full Impact Pro in the early days of FIP. A guy who really made his bones here in the state of Florida. And it was November 10th, 2006, which saw him win the FIP World Heavyweight title for the first time, defeating Bryan Danielson back at All or Nothing in Inverness, Florida. And actually, it was Roderick Strong who at that time didn't win the FIP World Heavyweight title. It was simply the FIP Heavyweight Championship. It wasn't until March the 3rd, 2007, when Roderick defended that belt in Liverpool, England, against Pac, the man now known as Adrian Neville. It really became the FIP World Heavyweight title, and the lineage of that title has just taken off since then. So it's something that holds a very special place in the heart of Roderick Strong, and it's no secret why he wants it back so badly. Oh, what an enziguri. Oh! Release, belly to back suplex right on the apron. Nothing but steel and wood on the outside of the ring frame. And the back of the FIP World Heavyweight Champ just bounced off of it. As now Rich Swann finds himself in a place that Maxwell Chicago doesn't want to be, squaring off with Roderick Strong.
Yeah, he made no bones about that. Obviously got his sights set on the Florida Heritage Championship. Truth is, I think he could give it a good run at any gold here in FIP, but has no intentions of getting a ring to be lit up by the master of the backbreaker himself, Roderick Strong.
Submission predicament here for Swann. Right hands by Swann, duck under by Strong. Oh, what a knee strike. Great elevation on that backbreaker right across the knee. Man, he had Swann almost up in the lights.
Roderick Strong showing what everybody in the world already knows. This is one of the top men and has been one of the top men in the sport of wrestling today. Oh my God, what a chop to the chest of Rich Swann. Roderick Strong showing that temper. Wanting to dish out some serious punishment to his former partner as tag team champions here in FIP. Give him the big boot to Barreta, knocking him off the ring.
And this one not elimination rules. First pinfall is going to win it. So Barreta may be content for now to try and recuperate on the outside, but needs to keep an eye on what's going on inside the ring, as he could very easily lose the FIP World Heavyweight title without being pinned. Oh, knee to the back. And again, Barreta just unceremoniously booted down to the floor by Strong, and the two challengers continue to fight it out in the ring. And look at Strong just stalking Swann, like
punches him down low, Lenny.
Yeah, and the referee didn't see it, luckily for Swann.
Not so sure he didn't see it, Lenny. The punishment he's taken. Anything, you gotta do whatever you gotta do to survive in a match like this.
Yeah, Strong grabbing ref Gary Moreira and he punched me in the D.
He wasn't lying.
Yeah, well, he didn't stop at the D, but oh, release suplex. Very little regard for his opponent's physical well-being.
He never has. He has no regard. He has no regard for his own well-being. The risks that he's willing to take to gain the upper hand. Barreta dumped unceremoniously to the floor. And Roderick goes back to work on Rich Swann, which seems to be the plan here.
And he definitely seems to have engaged the strategy of divide and conquer. Keep the FIP World Heavyweight Champ out on the floor while he continues to work over his former partner here inside the ring. I don't know if he just thinks Swann's the easier of the two to deal with.
Go! 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 Go!
Swann clubbing back, sorry.
Swann fighting for his life at this point. Roderick Strong employing the game plan of keeping the champion on the floor, but here comes Swann.
And this is what Swann needs to do, pick up the pace. We've talked so many times in the past about Roderick Strong and his methodical style where he will take, no pun intended, to Rich Swann all night long to pick you apart piece by piece. Swann needs to be high-tempo, high-octane offense, and Barreta looking to get it on the action, and now it's Swann out on the floor.
The champion alone in the middle of the ring. Strong and Swann both on the floor. Fans cleared on the way in the front row. Barreta with a head of steam. Up and over. Take it out both. Strong and Swann. The crowd on their feet here. Not only going crazy, but because they have no chairs to sit in, Lenny.
And it's Barreta tossing Swann back under the bottom rope as now Strong's flat on his back on the floor. Swann, no idea that the champ is up top. Double stomp, and then Swann lands right on the top of his head. 2.5. And great resiliency now being shown by the FIP World Heavyweight Champ.
Barreta, all fired up in the corner. Got his sights on Swann.
Looking for the Busaiku knee, nobody home. Strong down to the floor. Misses the kick. The Strong into the DDT. Combination offense by the heavyweight champion of the world. 2 count only.
Trent Barreta basically has been kept out of this match from the very beginning, Lenny. Took a lot of punishment, but seems to almost be the fresh man at this point due to the punishment dealt out by Swann and Strong on each other.
Well, looking for the dude buster, but Swann hanging on tight. Kicks him away, but right into Strong, they crack heads. Handspring by Swann. Wipes them both down, covers Strong, not Barreta for a 2 count. And I don't know if he may have had better luck covering the champ instead, as we talked about the punishment Barreta took so early on in the matchup. But it was Strong a bit more on the receiving end recently. And Swann decided to cover him, but only for 2. Needed the gut by Strong after he ate a couple right hands. Soul butt. Axe kick. 2.5.
You don't want to let somebody like Swann get ahead of steam, get the ball rolling in his favor. You want to talk about an innovator of offense. Swann, one of the greatest high flyers in the entire world, let's be honest. Everybody aware of what Rich Swann is capable of. But he's in there with the champion, Trent Barreta, his former tag team partner, and Roderick Strong. But the man looks like he's in firm control up top right now, Lenny.
Barreta back to his feet. Swann lands on his feet, avoids the German. Hurricanrana. Boot to the face by Strong. Enziguri by Swann. Standing Hurricanrana into the senton across the champ. Is that enough? No.
But that was it, Lenny. Unbelievable matchup here. Lots of things being seen for the first time here in FIP, which is saying a hell of a lot. But the offense, all three of these competitors are... Oh! Huge missed frog splash by Rich Swann.
Busaiku knee! Cover! 2.5. And Barreta, disgusted look on his face, and he wasn't able to put him away right there. Now looking to finish him off. Dude buster coming for Swann. Strong in the ropes. Sick kick into the code red for 2. Backbreaker. What? Oh my God. Into the suplex. 2.5. And this one has picked up to a lightning fast pace.
Talk about kicking it to another gear, Lenny.
Three great athletes are tearing the house down here in Tampa. Oh, God, Strong with another gear. He just has that sixth sense about him when he is on a roll and he knows he's in a position to put somebody away. He has the ability that few others do to kick it into that extra gear, and he came very close to becoming the first three-time FIP heavyweight champion of the world right there.
Oh my God.
Swann does not want to slug with Strong. He is going to come out on the short end of that stick. On the shoulders. Oh, what a gut buster. Super kick. Caught him in the arm. 360 ends the gear. All three men are down.
Who's going to be the first man to his feet, Lenny? What abuse all three have dished out on each other in this.
You nailed it right on the head. I was going to say, this hasn't been punishment they've been handing out. It's absolute abuse.
It really is.
And it is Strong up first. Man, they are laying the lumber. And there's that second extra gear he's got. But he may be finding out his former partner and the champ may have that gear as well. Swann to the second. What? Phoenix Splash, he's got him, no. Strong just pulled him out to the floor.
Oh no.
And dumps him over the bar rail. And he's got Barreta in his sights now. The champ could be ripe for the picking here.
Roderick Strong looking firmly in control of this match. Is this going to be the start of his next title
package? He got him! He got him! Out of nowhere!